welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. This one's located on North Spawn on Murovanka, and it's under the command of Bigger Stickers. Yes, it's another of my replays. This one took place this morning, only a short while ago, and I thought you ought to see it because kind of hilarious. Anyway, Batch out 155's decided to go off to the east of the map. I'm going to the west side of the map. Just support the guys in the forest. I didn't realise how bad the RNG was going to be during this game though. You'll notice that in a while. I've got the big 8-inch howitzer, which is the 203mm howitzer. Capable of 1050 alpha. It'll penetrate through 52mm of armour with a burst rate of 11.1 meters. Tried to get that Wizzy 132 as he was dashing through. It looked like it was on target, but no, it hit the ridgeline short of the target and he didn't suffer anything at all. So, not a good start to this game. And I'm now waiting for my reload. I've got 32.75 seconds as the reload time. Trying to get a shot on this AMX 1390 now. Reckon he's going to go about there. Whoa! Well, he did go in that direction, but I didn't get any damage from that one, unfortunately. Okay, the guys have spotted a 1-2-1 off the in the distance. It's a tier 10 game with tier 8 tanks in it. Tier 9 tanks in it, sorry. Okay, got another round ready. Rounds out that spot, just in case he's still there. The standard reload for the M53 M55 is 40.27 seconds with the 8-inch howitzer. So you can see that I've actually managed to reduce it by about 7 and a bit seconds. Well, actually about 7 seconds, 7.5 seconds. Okay, the 1-2-1 was there, but he was only slightly injured. He's still got 90, is it 99% of his health? Or 89? 89. And that shell went long, well long. Zipped over him and exploded behind him, but he's still got some stun. But my teammates don't appear to be getting much in the way of stun in return. So I'm not getting any stun assist, but he's cured his stun now, so I'm not going to get anything more until I fire another round at him. Okay, another round going into the breach. Ready to go, just work out where he's going to be. And he keeps moving about very erratically. Ah, that's better. I aimed behind him and it fell short and went right into him. And this time round I did get some damage, but not much. Only 426. Notice the T110E5 is over on the other side of the map and the enemy's pushing on that side as well, whereas they're not pushing in the Magic Forest. I was a bit worried at this point that, yeah, they pushed up that side, they'll clean up the west side of the map and then I'll have to move as quickly as I can. Rounds out the E5 and I hit something. Got a direct hit on something. I don't know what it was because it looked to be a little way away from where the E5 was located. So maybe it was that E100 we saw on the minimap. Now I've got an ST1 and there's a Jagdtiger near him as well. I thought perfect target. I'll have to reassign my aim to that one, see if I can get both at the same time, but we lose sight of both of them. And there's the E5 and he is badly damaged, so maybe my shell did hit him after all. I fired ahead of his path, but he stopped and I accidentally clicked out of my aim view just as I did that, so I had to go back in and I noticed that I didn't hit him after all. Okay, so there's that Jagdtiger. He went into the bush and the ST1's sitting behind him. Considering how many shells I've already fired, you only get 20 shells in this thing, so the fact that I've fired 7 already and only 475 hit points of damage. And yet again the shell goes long and the ST1 only gets stunned. So it's not a very good game so far for me, and I'm beginning to wonder what the hell is going on. But I see they are pushing on the other side of the battlefield. We just lost our batch at 155.55, so good job I didn't go over to the west. Otherwise I would have been dead by now. And well, we've got a Progetto 65, the tier 10 version, coming this direction. Rounds out. 360 from a near miss. It landed right in front of me, and I'm gonna skedaddle out of here and get down near the water because they're headed this way. If I don't get close to the water, I am going to be in trouble. Now I'm going to travel a little way south as well, because there's a fold in the land here where it's fairly shallow on the water. If you stick in the water's edge, right on the water's edge, then you're in the ground depression and it's very difficult for them to spot you. Okay, I'm right on the edge of the water now. Got an M46 pattern, middle of the map. Line up a shot. It clips him, and 114 hit points of splash. Okay, now we've got the E100 coming towards us. Somebody said camping in the forest, shaking my head. Well, it looks like we've lost this because they've got most of the map and we're stuck on this corner. I'm going to fire around to that E100, see if I can get him. Yep. So, I got my first kill. Okay, so Progetto 65 somewhere over here. I've got a Chartview GeForce and a Leopard prototype A spotting for me on that side. Then down in the south we've got that ST1, and there's that Jagdtiger again. He got closer. I've marked him as next target. I'm getting ready to shoot. Lining him up. Rounds out. 435 hit points this time. A decent hit. And he's gone. So I got the damage assist, got the remainder of that. So I'm up to 1,400, but I'm now down to just 8 shells. So I'm running short on ammo. Fired 12 already. The Kunstpanzer's turned up. And he's fighting it out with the Chartview GeForce, who dies to the enemy Progetto. Well, I lose sight of the Kunstpanzer. Well, I take him out anyway. He moved forward. I had a feeling I would get him if I fired just ahead of his path. Splashed him to death. Okay, the ST1's still in the south, so I'm changing direction again, aiming to the south. As you can see, I've got the water symbol now because I'm actually half in the water. Not intentionally trying to drown. No, we don't do that. We don't drown in this game. Not unless the enemy forces us under the water. Round out. That's better. Got a direct hit this time for 345. He's a one-shot. He's stunned. He's not going anywhere. He's tracked. Come on, guys. Finish him off. Well, if you don't finish him off, I will. I've got 2 kills already. I could do with another. Line him up. Work out where he's going. And that's out. Nope, didn't get it. Just landed short. And EBL's moving in from the rear and he gets a kill. So we're now 2 tanks up on the enemy. They've lost their advantage. They were compressing us into the east side of the map, but we've managed to come back from, well, being down to actually now in a position where we might actually be able to win this game. But I've only got 5 shells left, so this is going to be difficult. Okay, the AMX 1390 is looking up to see if he can find that Progetto. It appears he's pulled back because he's not in that copse. I was looking at the copse, but The AMX 1390 should have been able to see him if he was there. He's getting close to the water tower. And he's found the Leopard prototype. There we go. Lining it up. He just kills the AMX 1390. I fire prematurely, unfortunately, and the shell is not on target. And he just stunned. He's not damaged. And now I've only got 2 rounds of standard ammo and 2 rounds of premium ammo left in this game. So I'm running short. The AMX 30 said, sorry I died. Well, he did find that Leopard, so we now know whereabouts he is. Okay, I thought that on light tank, the EBR might find the enemy Arty, so that's why I was looking down that end. I'm now trying to dial in on the Gorilla 15, fire around ahead of his path, and he pulls back sharply, which means that I only get 274 hit points of splash off him. And now I've only got 1 standard round and 2 premiums. There's still 5 enemy out there. 2 Arty, 1 tank destroyer, the Gorilla, and 2 medium tanks. We need the EBR to find them again for us. There's a medium tank nearby me at the moment, actually. He could go out looking as well, but he's very reluctant to do so. He may be short on hit points, actually. I wasn't checking at the time. Okay, EBR's doing a great job. Always found the M53, M55, and that moment I target and fire the round in, and he's already moved, and he dodges the shell, which now means I've only got 2 premium rounds left. I should have thought that that M53, M55 was going to move forward. So only 2,000 hit points of damage for me so far, plus some stun assist. 2 rounds left, and I put that in chat to let them know. Because once I run out of ammunition, all I can do is cap. We really need that EBR to do another run. He's found the Gorilla, and he's right up on the bank this time, in plain view of everyone. And he's starting to take fire. I think he was tracked. Can I get a round in on him? I fire the round in, and well, I got 389 off that one. Reduced his hit points a bit more. So 2.5k of damage so far. But only 1 round of ammunition left. So I need to make it count. Got 2 minutes to go on the clock. Somebody's just pointed that out. There's the siren. TVP's moving up to try and get the kill on that Gorilla. Be really nice if he could. Should have done so a lot earlier. Centurion 7-1's coming into play as well now. I think that's the one who was actually alongside me for some of the time. Come on guys, there's only 5 of them left. If you can find them, I can kill one of them. There's the enemy Arty. Okay, the M53, M55 moved right over to the edge of the map. I'm dialing in to get an accurate shot. Rounds out. That's a kill. 3 kills, but I'm out of ammunition, so I hit the reload button to let them know ammunition's empty, and now all I can do is cap. That's all I can do. With 1 minute 5 seconds left on the clock, this one is going to be razor close. So I'm going to just head south as quickly as we can. They found the Leopard prototype, and unfortunately we lose the TVP T5051 to the GW Tiger on the enemy team. There's only 2 of them left, the Leopard prototype and that GW Tiger. I'm moving as fast as I can. And there goes the Leopard prototype. The EBR got him. So it's just the Arty left. The GW Tiger. And EBR's moving in for the kill. But unfortunately, yes, the EBR gets wiped out by the GW Tiger. He shotguns him, takes him out of the game, and now with 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3 in, they've killed the GW. It's the Centurion who got him. The one who was actually AFK alongside me basically for some of the time. I think it was him anyway. And he gets the kill that wins the game for us with only 2 seconds left on the clock. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle results. And that was an ace tanker game. Not just any ace tanker. That was my first ace tanker in the M53, M55 on my NA account. Yes, because you only get the scrolls the first time. So that was a first ace. What else did I get? I got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 22. I got a Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of my own vehicle. And I also got a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on my team, including getting 3 kills in that one as well. And 5,210 on the Win 8, which is Super Unicum Standard. So let's have a look at team score and see how it panned out. Well, the highest damage actually went to the TVP T5051. He got 4,013 hit points, but he got taken out by the GW Tiger in the end, unfortunately. The next highest scorer was myself with 3,766, followed by the GW Tiger. Yes, 3,523. He was obviously a very good player. And yes, he got that shotgun on an EBR, which must have been very satisfying for him. When it came to kills, it was shared between the EBR 90, who managed to get an All-X medal and a patrol duty in that game, and the GW Tiger, who killed him. He got 4 kills as well. 3 kills went to myself, the Centurion 7-1, who got the final kill of the game, and the Progetto 65 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was the EBR 90. He got 1,180. I got 1,158. And the next high score was the Centurion 7-1 with 830. He managed to get a Leather Slayers medal right at the end of the game. So let's have a look at detail. I fired all 20 rounds of ammunition in that game. Got 7 direct hits and 1 penetration, 16 splash. Damage of 3,766 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. I damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 50 hit points of damage assist, plus 1,062 hit points of stun assist of 14 stuns. On a premium counter, I earned 50,066 credits from the game, got 50,000 credits for the first victory of the day, and 250 gold because of the battle pass. 100,066 credits altogether, and after ammunition respawn, yes, I did fire 2 rounds of premium ammo. I still came away with a profit of 50,406 credits and that 250 gold. 1,737 XP times 5 for the first victory, 868 for personal reserve bonus, and took away 9,553 experience points altogether. Yeah, I said talk about the last second win. It was very last second. Only 2 seconds left on the clock before that GW Tiger would have got a draw. But the Centurion finally managed to get a shot in just at the right moment to end the game. I was getting close to the cap, but I couldn't have capped out in time. Obviously, there wasn't enough left. And I was wondering why that E100 didn't move close to the cap, because he could have done so, but there again, I suppose he just wasn't thinking at the time. You just have to do whatever you can do under the circumstances. And I'm glad I did move close to the water's edge, because it gave me a different angle on the game. My teammates could support, or I was supporting them, and getting good shots into the enemy. And of course, 3 kills is rather nice for the end of the game. So there you go. That was quite an eventful this morning. That was my first game of the day today. You don't often get games like that straight off the bat, but I thought, I'll take the M53, M55 out for a run and see what I get. And yeah, that was pretty good. I was at the start of the game, I was really angry that the RNG was really against me. I was firing shots directly at enemy tanks, and the shell was going long, or it was going short, it was going nowhere near the target. But towards the end of the day, it was hitting exactly where I wanted it to go, and, well, nearly exactly where I wanted to go. And I'm pretty sure that the tank that I actually penetrated, yes, it was that poor little M53, M55 on the enemy team. He did come north, he did propel himself, but he just didn't go near the cap because he didn't dare to, because yeah, there was medium tanks around who could have taken him out. So wise decision for him to actually go and hide in the wood, but he did get spotted and he did get taken out of the game. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.